Testing, testing. Now listen, y'all. Internet is back in uproar up again because of Beyonce. The reason why they up in uproar is because of you have what you call the Barbs and the Aubrey OVO Owls, Aubrey's Angels, the Ice Minions, all of them. Basically, they're losing their minds about the Beyonce and Jay-Z short 7 minute doc of Secret. Basically, what the whole doc was about was Jay-Z and Beyonce showing the process of him combing out his locks. As a person who had locks, and see, that's why I wear the hoodie, because I don't got my hair no more. As a person who got it, who had locks, you can comb out your locks. I don't know why people don't believe that you can comb out your locks. I'm not understanding. I sat there and watched my child's mother do that for about a week and a half straight of combing out her locks. All locks are is a protective style. It's not the end all be all. I don't know who told y'all that the only way you can get out your locks is cut them out. You don't have to do that. You come out as protective style, and then when you comb them out, your hair be long as hell. That's the cheat code if you want long hair. If you always had short hair, grow locks. Locks will grow out and come out. Boom. That's how you grow hair. It's protective style, and I don't understand why people don't believe that. And that goes to show when it comes to their fan bases, Nicki Minaj fan base, whatever, the Barbers or whatever, that there are not too many bright people over there. And then when it comes to, Aubrey's Angels and all of them, that's how you can tell that his fan base is people that are one, not American, and two, not black. Because they don't understand how black hair works. Because everybody kept talking about lace front and all that. And they showed you the process and y'all still think they lying. Then when they showed Jay-Z with braids, y'all still were just like, nah, that's a lace front. Son, y'all losing like grip of reality, like for real. Y'all losing like straight up grip of reality that y'all don't understand how this works. So then we get the whole thing. Oh, everything's marketing, everything's capitalism. Yeah, you're in America. Do you know what the other world? You know what the other countries in the world call America? It's called the piggy bank. You can go Google that because y'all always, for some reason, every time I give y'all any type of new information that you guys aren't privy to, y'all just think I'm lying or it's BS, and y'all literally do not research. And this is why the average person has a 5th and 6th grade comprehension level, because y'all don't want to read, y'all don't even want to research nothing. And then it'd be funny because then when people who actually do go research, I'm like, wow, he right. And then you know what you end up doing? You end up following or subscribing because you realize, oh, damn, everything this man said is easily researchable. Yes. Like, they get it. The rest of the world, you know why immigrants come here? Because this is where the money is at. They understand the game. Come here, get the money, and go live somewhere else. The U.S. is considered the piggy bank. Literally, it's the bank to the rest of the world. That's why immigrants want to come over here so they can go get some money and then go build whatever houses that they want to build in their country and go live as kings. That's why the American petrodollar has always been at the top. It's the world reserve currency. Now I got to talk about my other, and now I got to talk about the other content that I make. The other content I make, and I'll talk about finance, cryptocurrency, world news, and all of that. And I got to bring it to this platform because y'all don't be understanding how the world works. So when I be telling y'all things, y'all don't understand this hoodie thing that I wear is my quote unquote gimmick. It's my shtick because it makes me seem, you would say, normal or average, relatable. But then the things I don't talk about is relatable. Y'all think I'm sitting here in the hoodie that I'm just some dumb hood nigga because I wear the hoodie. Yet you're watching my videos in 1080p 4K with the clip perfectly, and I have it's weird. It's like people don't know how to put two and two together. There's a very big lack of discernment. So it's like, damn, I gotta sit here and have all my degrees and all my plaques in the back to let you know I'm qualified in what I'm talking about. But it is what it is when it comes to that. But yeah, this is America. The only thing you have to do here is get money. That's it. You can raise your family on another time somewhere else. You know what they say when it comes to America? Get your money. America is for making your money. The rest of the world is for living. So when y'all be like, oh, this is why we don't got free healthcare, we don't got this here, we don't got none of that, but the rest of the countries do, because they appeal to their citizens because it's for living. There's hubs people go to make money, and then they go back to the small town high quality of life. The hubs being going into, now Africa is building their hubs where you can go into Lagos, Nigeria, go make some money, then go back to the outskirts. Now you can go to the United States, go make your money, then go live North or South America. Then you have people who go to Europe, go to London, go make your money where the banking started, the epicenter of that, 123 Banking, Rothschilds, all of that. And then you go live somewhere else. Shanghai. Then you go live somewhere else. You go live in the smaller cities. You go live in Chongqing. You go to Shenzhen to go to where all the suppliers is at. And then you go live somewhere else. There's hubs for that. Tokyo. And then you go live somewhere in Shibuya. Y'all don't get it. Like, yeah, this how this has operated since the beginning of time. Where they would go to, we even go back to Jerusalem. We go to Egypt. Go get the paper, then you go back and you go live somewhere in Nazareth. This is literally, there's always town squares. You go to the town center, you go to the market, you go make your money, and then you go back and live in your small hometown. This is how America works. So when y'all be getting mad at Jay-Z and Beyonce, when they're like, oh man, because they don't even, I don't think even live in America now. I think they moved somewhere, got some big crib in London or something. I don't know. That is the point of this, to make money. And they're telling y'all, they're not like trying to hustle y'all out. They're not trying to like pull the wool over your eyes, make y'all feel bad about them and all of this. They're not, and that's the weird part about all of this, is they're not trying to play y'all whatsoever. Not at all. Both of their shticks, both of their marketing is them being like the kings and queens of capitalism. Beyonce have told you about how she like, no, I don't even charge money, I charge equity. Yeah, she like power on Uber. They got paper. Jay-Z, we listened to all his albums. Dynasty, Reasonable Doubt, Blueprint 1, 2, 3, Kingdom Come, the Black Album, 444, even Watch the Throne, all of that. They're telling you album after album, get money. What don't y'all understand about that? Y'all be looking for other different type of other stuff. Oh, it's not about money. You're in America. That's the only thing it's about. It ain't about nothing else. Why don't y'all understand that? Do you understand that that's what America is about? It's about getting your money. Nothing else. The rest of the world sees that. So when y'all be getting mad, when y'all be seeing foreigners come over here and you see them shack up 6, 7, 8 of them in a 2-bedroom house, getting money, and wonder why they're getting trucks and why they're getting all this stuff, because they understand what the mission is when you come to America. It's us Americans that don't get it, because it's about the propaganda, what we were sold. You know, nuclear family, have a husband, have a wife, have the 2 kids, have the house, have the white picket fence, that aka the American dream. In the famous words of George Carlin, you got to be asleep to believe it, to keep y'all docile, keep y'all working, while other countries get it. Hey, we got to make it to America, get the money, feed our families, and go. Think about that. When you see the Chinese nationals come over here, what do? They go to here, come here, go to school, learn our business. You see, they all become engineers or work in some type of finance and that. Learn how the system works, because the system is based on our system. The global system is based off of our system in banking, which was invented by the Rothschilds and perfected over here because we had the reserve. We had the Federal Reserve, and they learn system, and you know what to do? They go back and implement it there. That's why America is the melting pot. Nobody gets that. Like, it's weird. Like being growing up and being American, of how Americans do not get what America is. The fact that people in America think that America being a corporation is a conspiracy theory. Why do you think when you operate as a corporation, when you operate as a separate entity, when you get your own EIN, separate LLC, or you could be an S corp on it, why do you think you get the tax breaks, you get the biggest loans on? Because America loves doing business with other businesses. They don't like doing businesses with your flesh and bone entity. Right? You got to get your personal credit up, and you sitting there toe up trying to get a car loan, but then you notice once you get an LLC, you can go through 3 or 4 cars off the lot with no down payment. And I'm telling you this as a person, as a felon. People are like, damn, you messed up your life. No, I ain't got an LLC. It just operate off of that. Go get you any type of house, corporate housing. Your corporation is liable. Your flesh and bone not liable. That's how America works. Y'all need to read the Uniform Commercial Code. Y'all need to read UCC laws, maritime law, all of that. This is how America operates. So when we see the whole thing of when we see the hate on Jay-Z and Beyonce every single time they do something, we're talking about people arguing about hair. Because they don't know you can comb out locks. And then they showed the whole process of, oh, look at Beyonce thinking like she actually do his hair. You don't know what that family do. That's why that family don't show y'all none of their personal life. That's why they don't talk to y'all. I've been seeing the little beehive thing. Beyonce don't talk to us no more because y'all judge her family. Y'all sat there by the millions and told this woman her daughter was going to be ugly. And she finally get older. Oh, she cute. She look like a blend of Beyonce, Jay-Z now. Y'all judging babies. Saying one kid is slow and all that. Shit disgusting. This shit is wild. What y'all really be on the internet. It's insane. So think about it. When y'all lose your mind just because y'all auntie might talk behind y'all back, how you think they feel when it's millions of people talking crazy about their family? Or they supposed to take it because they consider it a celeb? Oh, they rich. So why would they worry about poor little old me? Or why would they worry about like people inhuman just because they got money? They can't hear me from down here. So I'm gonna keep shouting up to the top and saying their family's ugly or this is that or oh this person's a cheater or this person is that. Like they can see that. They ain't on the internet like you. They can see it. Her kids got phones. They can see what y'all saying. Y'all be terrible, disgusting people. Especially when they come to what's her name? The whole Barb situation. Y'all ain't got y'all ain't got y'all gang sued about what the girl Desiree Perez saying that she did something to her daughter or whatever and all that. She went and sued that. Her daughter went and sued everybody. Y'all playing. She not playing. Now all of a sudden she's a terrible person for fighting back. We got niggas who never been in the street though. She was a federal informant. Nigga, you never been in the streets. What are you talking about? None of this even affects you. Stay on the sidewalk. I'm saying as a nigga, I went to prison. We was in the street. That should be blowing me. Be seeing people that talk about street shit like you never been in this whatsoever at all. What are you talking about? You do not know how this operates. It's like how the same people were talking about the whole Carmelo Anthony thing about like, oh yeah, you know, the Aryan Brotherhood got a hit on him. He not gonna be safe in jail. Y'all never went to prison. Y'all don't know how the politics work. Boy, that boy gonna be a hero. He's gonna be well taken care of for his whole 35, even if he have to do that because y'all don't understand how appeals work. Y'all don't understand how appeals work. Even if he gotta go do that time, he gonna give some time back for sure. People who don't know what giving time back mean, if you got 20 years, you're giving time back, meaning like, oh, they chopped down 5, they chopped down 10. It's called giving time back. For people who've never been through it, but for some reason y'all talk like y'all been through it. It should be weird. It should be mad weird. That's what the internet afforded people to do. The internet afforded people to have opinion on things they never went through and never experienced whatsoever. It should be weird. It's like, and then it's like how people don't be knowing how money work. I'm like, yo, you never made over $100,000 in your life. And you never, and the crazy part is for people who probably have the salary of $100,000 a year, never had $100,000 all at once in their life. To when you actually look at your account and actually see that comma with 3 numbers in front of it and 3 numbers on the back of it. And I'm telling you from personal experience. Because I happened to, when I was doing my crypto teachings and all of that and showing my charts and stuff, when I made my first $500,000 in front of everybody. In front of everybody. Shit was crazy. So you don't know how people don't be knowing how money affects you or how it affects the people around you. Actually, if it affects the people around you, then that affects you because they don't understand the concept of money. They don't understand how taxes work. They don't understand what it pays for. They don't understand that money is a tool. And people are like, oh, it's easy to say that, but you know, when they got money, when you see millionaires like complain about things, people don't understand it's really more money, more problems. You'll have people think that once they become a millionaire or they have a large lump sum of money that all problems disappear. No, all inconveniences disappear. Then you start having problems. People don't understand it. People think their inconveniences are problems, but not understanding they're just inconveniences. When you get money that handles all your slight inconveniences of being broke, then you start realizing what real problems are. You're like, whoa. And then you see what it affects. You see what happens with how money affects people because most people want to know what to do with free will. We seen that during the pandemic when everybody was getting SBA loans and having more money than they usually had. You see most people got on drugs, the spiking opiate use and all of that. Most people got on drugs because they couldn't handle that with that freedom. The first thing they did, drugs and alcohol. We watched so many companies become billion-dollar companies due to the fact that people couldn't handle having money. I feel like that was a social experiment to see what would people do. People lost their minds when they had money. When they had real freedom. That's the only way you're gonna get real freedom in America. It's by having money. Money is the real freedom. They tell you freedom for all. That means everybody has the chance to get money. It's just harder for some. You would lose your mind. If somebody gave you $1 million today, you would lose your mind. One, you're gonna fuck it up. 8 out of 10 people fuck it up. And they be back because you never taught how to use money or you was never taught how to actually go on finance. And you never taught how to manage your money. The amount of people that are financially illiterate is almost 99% of people that are financially illiterate. I remember I seen what was that creator Bree Simone when she was talking about how she fucked her money up and all that shit. You know how everybody has that story. They went and got money, how you fuck your money up. Because we were never taught about money, especially when you're black. You never taught about financial literacy. Same thing with the white boys, the average white boys, not the generational ones, that had generational wealth, the average white boys, which is most of them. Don't let them fool you, because everybody was for some reason think, oh, white people got money. No, man, they abuse the credit system, and then more of them are on government assistance than us. A bank, ask a bank teller, they'll tell you, they realize it. They'll tell you a lot of people don't got money. People that sell homes, they'll tell you saying a lot of people credit fucked up. A lot of people don't make what they make. A lot of people are swimming in debt because they figure, okay, I make 60,000 a year. My wife makes 40,000 a year. Okay, we make 100 together. Let's go buy a house. Let's go buy a $300,000-$400,000 house and severely mismanage your funds, because people don't be knowing about money, how it works, how to get assets, they don't know nothing about compound interest. And it's funny to see, because I've been on both sides. I've been broke as hell. I come from a well-to-do family that was broke as hell, and then my parents, went to school, got it together, and all of that, and we've been living good. Then I had to go on my own, figure it out, been broke as hell, and shit. Then I ended up getting my shit together, been broke as hell, getting it together, broke as hell. That's how it works. And y'all sit here and try to tell people like Beyonce and Jay-Z what to do with their money, and how to work, how they do their family, how they be looking. I can tell. Listen, I only got like 300,000 followers on my other channels. If I'm looking at y'all crazy, I know they looking at y'all crazy. And I got, a few celebrity friends and all of that and shit that I actually kind of grew up with early when I was in the music industry and everything like that. Boy, how we be looking at that nigga, they look at y'all like, what? That's why when y'all be seeing like celebs out, the ones that don't be having security, and they like kind of look at y'all crazy or look scared, because they can see with the general consensus y'all look nuts. And then like I remember the situation, I was with a rapper, I was with Lil Scrappy at the time. I was his cameraman. And a situation happened, and how people was talking about his life, and me and him was sitting on the couch like, what? They're like, yeah, he out here doing this. I know he's sad. I know this, that, and the third. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know this is what's going on. And me and him was sitting on the couch like, what are you guys talking about? It'd be crazy how much y'all don't know. And it'll be fan fiction, and millions of people will go with it and be like, this is what it is. And then when they find out it ain't what it is, they tell the person that's living it that they lying. It's insane. It's really, really insane how the public operates when it comes to this type of stuff, man. But yeah, y'all losing your mind over the fact that they combed out their wigs is insane. And like it's crazy. Matter of fact, I can show y'all, like show y'all. That's how y'all be bugging. This is my hair. This is my hair. This is my hair right here. And in fact, I'll be telling y'all, don't believe that, you can comb out your wigs. You can cut them off. The reason I got them, because I might reattach them. You can reattach them. You can reattach them. You can comb them out. Have a whole afro. You can do what you want. And y'all don't believe it because y'all don't have hair, or don't have the time or the resources to actually go do it. Y'all be insane. Y'all be insane because y'all don't know how that shit work. My hair still smells good too. Clean. Y'all really don't get how any of this shit work. It's insane how the average person just doesn't know how things go. Period. It's not even about the hair anymore. Just how y'all don't understand like how relationships work, money work, how people's social interactions work, how any of this. You just be on your phones looking fucking insane. But once again, we're talking to an empty church. So some gonna get it, some not. 9 out of 10 people gonna be offended when these clips come out. So be it. Be offended. Keep the engagement going. It is what it is. Catch you on the next one. Y'all be